What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The Podfather Nate here from the Journey into Comics podcast, the flagship show of the Journey into Comics network. I just want to make sure you guys know you can tune in every single Monday for a brand new episode of our show, where if it's comic book related, we've got you covered.
The following
is a Journey into Comics.
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 Network.
Production.
I'm a dude who likes brews. It's time for Brews with Dudes. Juicy. 2, 3, 4. And welcome to episode 55 of Brews with Dudes. I'm your host, Nick Maxon, sitting here with my very, very special guest, Zach Davidson.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's good to have you here.
It's great.
You could have warned me that the fireworks were going to go off right when you walked through the door. I wasn't expecting the loud music booming through the house either.
I wasn't expecting the paparazzi either, but you know what? Sometimes life hands you lemons and you make lemonade.
He is a real American, fighting for the rights of every man. We're also sitting here with Austin.
Hello.
He's probably cold.
A little cold.
Less hair than usual. He's pretty excited about that, I'm sure. Who we got joining us? Mr. Wayne Horn, welcome. Who else do we have? Mr. Phillips.
Mr. Phillips,
welcome. Hello.
He's in. He's in.
Nice.
Welcome.
There he is.
Welcome, Podfather. We're in this one. Thank you guys for joining us on Facebook Live. Thank you guys for listening to us on the Journey into Comics network, wherever you're listening. Podbean, Apple Music, Spotify,
Twitch.
There's so many different things. We're very excited that we're going to start streaming soon on YouTube and Twitch, so look out for that. Getting pretty excited about that. But until then, we're going to drink some beers.
We got some beers to drink today.
So what are we going to drink first?
Is that what we're doing?
Got these lined up for best flavor to move through to the end. So
what do we got first?
We got 18th Street Brewery Psychedelic Lines India Pale Ale.
Sounds,
man, this is looking pretty psychedelic. If,
sounds trippy.
Mr. Maxon, you could hold it up to the camera for people to see what we're about to get into.
The artwork is so cool too.
Yeah,
it's, as they say, psychedelic. Oh.
Some special commentary coming from you, Zach.
There we go. Special guest, special commentary.
Special. Everything.
Jason Wells says, I like beer. I like beer too. I like beer because it's good. I like beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it, and beer you bring.
Beer is good.
Beer is good.
Stuff.
Wayne Horn says, can't really go wrong with 18th Street. I could not agree more. I don't know if I've had a bad beer from them.
How you doing, Chris Kerrigan?
Chris Kerrigan's up in here.
Mr. Chris, hey.
Speaking of 18th Street, do we have some... Oh, what is this here?
What's this here? Could it be? Oh. It's a bottle that lights up.
18th Street Bottle Massacre. Brews with Dudes.
Barrel Massacre.
Get in on it.
Get it on it.
We have a couple new guys here. One of my personal favorites is the what is it? Bell's not Too Hearted. I love that so much. Cherry Reserve. Look at that guy.
Looking good.
We can also not put the cap on if you don't want the Brews Dudes cap, but who wouldn't want the Brews Dudes cap?
It's part of it.
Enough advertising.
Let's get into this beer.
This is the Psychedelic Lines. Oh my goodness. It
Give it a good
fruity.
sniff.
Super fruity.
Woo!
Smells kind of special fruity.
My goodness.
Special fruity. I get it.
I get it.
Let's see what we got. Cheers.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh man.
Real subtle.
That is fruit juicy.
Super juicy.
That just juiced me right in the mouth. That is so good.
Nate Phillips, I also love lamp.
Got a mothy boy up in here.
Yes. It happens. My goodness. So this was most of the beers that we're having tonight were a party pack that I got from my good friend Tex Pedigo.
Thank you, Tex.
Thank you, Tex.
he went on a day trip to the Floyds and the 18th Street, so got all sorts of goodies. And then we're going to jump into the Coffee Eugene from Revolution. I don't believe we've got into that yet. I've had it for a couple weeks, but I don't know if we've got into it.
Yeah, we got that lined up for last. We got the proper range on our palate into it. Man, I'm about to just kill this because it's so good. I don't want to stop drinking.
This is incredibly tasty. The psychedelic
real
lines,
smooth.
I'd like to figure out the ABV, because it tastes like it's got a little bit of a bite at the end, but it's easy to go down.
Yeah.
So it can't be too terribly high. The bitterness is it's not very bitter at all.
I would say the IBU is probably around
super crushable. I could drink this
40,
all day.
Not even that high, I wouldn't say.
No.
No.
Oh, no.
I think the IBUs are probably around a 20 or so.
Creed, Dan Favors, welcome to the fracas.
Oh, hey, fellas.
So, Zach, what have you been up to since we last spoke?
Oh, just doing the grind, working, and sometimes sleeping and working over and
lacking the McGriddles.
Yeah, you owe Austin some McGriddles.
It's funny.
He also owes Creed some McGriddles,
I paid for them. Well, the griddles come in our Creeds, FYI. But if you want your own McGriddles, I can get you some as well.
I want my own.
But anyway, so I paid for him. I sent him out and everything. Left him on the goddamn counter. And left without him. Like 3 days in a row.
That's some serious phallage there, bro.
Oh, I know.
That takes a special kind of someone to do that.
Here it is right there. I just dropped it.
Dog.
The ball's dropped.
Dan Favor says he wants to be on the show because he is not fond of very many beers. So it'd be interesting to find something that he likes.
Well,
we could do that, Dan.
You should.
We could fix you right up. We can make a party platter just for Dan.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun.
He's a funny looking dude, says Creed. Austin got a bit of a haircut. That's what people are referring to.
It's not this hair. This
just
doesn't ever come in up here.
No, he actually grew hair up top and lost some on the face.
On the facial region. Took it down a little bit. Cleaned it up. Cream of the crop.
Cream
to
the
the
crop. Tippy top. Tippy top of the cage.
Brother.
Ooh, yeah, brother. Alright, we're not gonna turn this into just a whole spiel.
But we already have, brother.
It's too late to take the
What
cat
you gonna
out
do
of the bag.
Look down at you from the tippy top.
You've already done squeezed the toothpaste out of the tube. You can't put it back.
Now what you gonna do, huh? What you
gonna do about that, brother? Sorry, folks. I was trying to warn against that exact thing happening, but I couldn't help myself. Once I got started, then it's hard to blame anyone else.
And then everything just escalated from there.
I think there's going to be some, what is it, NXT playing tonight?
Oh, is there?
What is Thursday night? I didn't know
I think
that.
Thursday night is NXT.
I'm not sure. I've only seen a little bit of the NXT stuff, but it's pretty fucking awesome. I love the dude. There's one real high-flying dude. I'm sure that describes a lot of them. I don't remember his name. I saw him. He ran across the ring, did a front flip over the top rope, and then landed and got in some dude's face. I'm like, damn, dog.
Damn.
Take it easy.
Damn.
All right, I'm ready for the next one.
Oh,
Same
so am I.
here. Let's dig on
Let me,
into this, the villain.
It's called Nubian Overlord. So if we could show that off real quick, it's pretty mean. Here, let you show it, so I'm not jumping across.
Nice
people.
and red and flashy and awesome.
Oh, Impact Wrestling, Thursday Night Impact. Thank you, Mr. Nate Phillips, for filling us in.
Matt Walker, welcome, my friend.
Hello.
We got to get you on here. We got to do a crossover episode. Yes, Nate Phillips, you are right. It is Ricochet that I was talking about. I didn't remember his name. I really like that dude. Now Mr. Matt Walker is coming in as all-around music. Brews with music.
All around. Music.
All around dudes. I don't know. It'll be
Brews
something-
with Tunes.
Maybe something like it. Brews with Tunes. There we go. That's pretty good. I'm excited about the new show in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeons with Dudes.
That's
That's going to be exciting.
you already know you're signing me up, right?
It's going to be
It's gonna be
Huge.
pretty alright.
pretty all right.
We're building up a whole dudes network. It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
nice.
dude.
An empire, so to speak.
The dudes coming for you. So yeah, look
Oh,
out
man.
for that. That don't sound right. I don't know what you're talking about, Creed.
What is Creed talking about?
You gotta be more specific. It's hard for us to keep up, especially when you're lagging behind. Hey-o!
Hey yo.
What kind of is this? A
This is a
double pale?
this is Nubian Overlord. It is a double IPA.
Ooh. Oh, this one
Smells
smells
great.
hoppy.
Yeah,
This
it
one's-
smells super hoppy.
Super heavy, and it's got a very
It's pretty cloudy.
Amber. It's red.
Yeah,
it's very red
definitely.
amber hue. You can see the light through it. It's not going to be too.
Mine's pretty cloudy.
I think you got the bottom of the can.
I think I did too.
All right,
That's
guys.
okay.
To you two and to everyone listening and watching at home, cheers.
Oh, it has a lot of flavor.
Oh, that's got that.
Oh,
That's got that hoppy sweet bitterness.
It's great.
It is
It's like-
delicious.
it's juicy though.
Mm-hmm.
It's juicy. It's full. You feel like you're taking a big old bite.
This isn't my first time having this, but this brings back so many good memories.
This reminds me of
just
a blood
drinking it
orange.
down before.
This reminds me of a blood orange beer I had before.
I agree. It's got
it's
got a
definitely-
hint of blood orange.
But for those of you that aren't quite as versed in hops and stuff, Nubian Overlord is a call out to the hops, Nubian hops that it's using. For that little bit of extra to it.
Awesome.
Magnifique.
Cheers, Mr. Dongo.
Goodbye.
Yes, tasty.
You may fuck off. He said he was doing it.
Well, there's that.
I'm not just telling him to fuck off. He said he was
Yeah,
fucking
if you're watching the live feed, he says right there, that's what he's gonna do.
That is super tasty.
It really
so
is.
tasty.
So
I
awesome.
got
So Zach,
How you been? What you been up to?
oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Here, talks of the random band challenge. Is that true?
Yes, there's a random band challenge coming up. On for some reason they let me take part in it, so can't quite tell you how that's gonna be, but I'm excited about it.
Interesting, maybe.
I've been hearing really good things about the other bands in the challenge. Nick, you're in one of the bands, right?
I am in one of the bands.
He let out a little bit of the secret about what his band's doing, and I'm really excited for that.
It's gonna be sweet.
Oh,
I'm pretty excited.
I'm pretty excited.
We can make it a Brews with Dudes exclusive. Are
That
you
would
gonna
be
tell them
fun.
what yours is about?
Should I?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
My band is doing Christmas metal music.
And what is it called?
It's called Slayer. SLEIGHER.
Wait.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, and it's going to be fun. It's not going to be that holly jolly Christmas stuff. It's
Right.
going to be
A heavy metal
a
Christmas.
heavy metal Christmas. So
That's
be prepared.
That's pretty funny. Not gonna lie.
I'm pretty
I appreciate
excited
it.
for it.
I'm feeling all right about it.
I've heard some fun things about some of the vocal styles that will be had. I'm excited to hear some of your King Diamond-esque stuff.
Oh yeah, there is a partial King Diamond cover we're going to start the show off with.
Oh wow. We've also got a cover that we're gonna play, but I think I'll keep it. Keep it quiet for now.
And
Sounds
if
pretty
you're a
fun.
King Diamond fan, this song actually falls into the category of Christmas music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yes. So it is a Christmas King Diamond song. So
Well, there's that.
there is that. So I'm excited for that one. Joining me on vocals is Mr. David Linder for that band. So he's gonna.
Dave.
It's gonna be a lot of fun because David Linder is a lot of fun, and when he gets on a mic and starts performing, it's a good time.
David Linder is very entertaining. He's a very good entertainer.
So yeah. Other than that, I've been feeling a solid change about myself lately, and I decided to do something about it.
Become one.
I feel like I've been really stagnant in a certain look for 3 years now.
I don't know why it's just hitting me, but it's like one of those memes where, like, after you play Red Dead Redemption for 12 hours straight, you're just like, hold on there, brother.
I actually need a cowboy hat.
Dude,
I need one so bad.
you would be a mean cowboy.
You'd fit right in.
I would be mean.
You would look like a good cowboy. That's for sure.
Hold on there, compadre.
Take it easy there.
I did show up today to do this podcast with a Miller Lite in hand to help
You did.
accentuate
I
the
thought it was
look.
zombie dust, my bad.
Oh, well, I call it a zombie dust, but most of our viewers aren't quite aware of that joke I have yet.
It's just a Miller Lite.
It's just
Because
a Miller.
it's all the same to him.
That's not why.
He's full of shit is what he is. That's my humble opinion.
They do it to make fun of Dongo. And
I'm all about that.
yeah, so the
I'm
whole
all
thing
about
is just
giving
making
Dongo
fun of...
that.
Well,
is.
that's your game.
Yeah, that's my whole game, making fun of Dr. Dongo and how upset he was that I said I'd prefer a Miller Lite over a zombie dust. Said he was going to delete me from that episode.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That's
yeah,
pretty...
that's how offended he was. So now,
Well,
to the zombie dust.
To the zombie dust.
I guess that's that.
That's that.
Okay, dear.
We got all sorts of fun stuff coming up. Next weekend is our first punk rock pizza party. We got some really, really sick bands coming to play that.
Miss-
Sluts. Think Tank. Think Tank played earlier this year, actually.
Think Tank was
Tank is
great.
great.
They're fucking awesome. Turboner.
Terry Boner.
Turbo-
It's been a
Boner.
year since we had... Exactly a year. They played last November.
Yeah, they played with
Wow.
the Pizza Face.
Yep.
No, it was...
No, it was Piece of Face, wasn't it?
No, it was
No.
not. It was... Oh, I think Boner Jovi was on it, maybe? And then,
Yeah, it was that Turboner.
it was a Hard and Heavy.
It was a
Not a
Turboner
Hard and Heavy.
Jovi show because it was Turboner and Boner Jovi, and we
Yeah.
mixed the names in.
There was another one that we can't quite remember.
Yeah.
And then Misunderstood.
Which I'm really excited to see again.
Oh.
Yeah, we saw them at the Shakedown 4 a couple months ago.
And they killed
it's just
it.
a two-piece, and they were fucking awesome. So, super excited to get all those guys. We're having a pizza eating contest to decide who is the supreme eater.
Yeet.
There are 8 people in so far.
I signed up.
So that makes
Did
it
you?
pretty easy.
I did.
You know.
Nice.
But,
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
we're always looking for more people. So if you're interested, join. Join.
Do it.
Do it.
Do you like pizza? Can you eat pizza?
Yeah.
Eat it
And
quickly.
yes.
If you lose, it's $5 a person. It's only $5 a person. So you're pretty much paying $5 for a small pizza. It's not a bad
No,
deal.
not bad at all.
So even if you lose, you still get your pizza. So,
Well, hello there, Mr. Ungersma. Thank you for joining us.
Mr. Who?
Joshua
Hello.
Ungersma.
Oh,
He's a good buddy of mine from way back in the day.
welcome.
Glad to see him taking part.
Excellent. And then what else do we got? We got the random band coming up next month.
Yes.
We have Nate Fest coming up. That's going to be fucking awesome. The Mound Builders, unfortunately, lost one of their members a couple of years ago to a debilitating cancer. So every year they do a show to honor them. So Doomroom is helping out with that. Weedbee's playing, the Mound Builders, Walk Among Us. Walk Among Us is
Oh, nice.
the Misfits piano tribute band that is headed by Mr. Nate Phillips, the man behind the Journey into Comics Network. So that is going to be really, really awesome. There's a bunch of really cool bands on that. I'm not going to give them all away because it is technically their show, and I don't want to spoil anything. But we've got that, and then we've got a super secret Car Door Dick Smash CD release show at the end of the year at the Drum Room. So
No.
Super excited for that.
No.
It's been said. You heard it here.
No.
I got a sneak peek at one of the lyrics for one of the songs for a guest vocalist.
It's gonna be
day.
You
It's gonna
shut
be a
your
mess.
mouth.
I will not
You
shut my mouth.
shut your mouth right now.
So I'm excited for that. We ready to get into this third beer?
Beer number 3.
Beer number 3 is another 18th Street Brewery. It's called Villain. It is another double IPA from 18th Street. If we show that off real quick to the viewers so they can see the sweet artwork of that.
They always seem to have the best artwork.
Oh, their artwork is
Yeah.
on point every time.
Is muy bueno.
Muy, muy bueno.
Have you guys seen any good memes or internet videos lately? I'll open the floor. I saw one the other day. This lady's just fucking getting it. It's breaking it down. I don't know how to describe it. It's just going like boom, 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 boom. While this lady's saying, I got greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes, ham, chicken, tomato. You name it! And oh my goodness! And then it just breaks away and the beat gets heavier.
I remember you showing me that.
People just dancing. It's the weirdest. It's the weirdest thing.
I saw the dude get into a fist fight, all out brawl with nobody. It was great. He was like picking up this nothing, and body slamming it, throwing it into the wall. It was great. He was all like duped up, like throwing haymakers and all over the place. Like the dude just like was walking, then throws his jacket off and just starts going. Like
That's super awesome.
That's hilarious.
I guess the best meme I have is when I told Nick the other day. It's like, my coworker is currently telling me about how her boyfriend stuffed a Xanax up her ass last night, and I just really don't want to work at fucking Applebee's anymore.
I do.
No.
Man, I need to work at Applebee's.
It's like, oh, that's what it's about. Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah,
Sometimes you're just
Sometimes
searching
it's not
for
taking a
love.
cut.
I've had some pretty tasty memes come past me, but several of them are not really appropriate for all audiences.
No, I don't know what audience we're going for here. It's a fucking podcast about drinking, so.
I mean,
No limits.
I could.
So this one taste it. I haven't tasted it yet. It smells hoppy as fuck, and it's also got that real
deep
red
amber.
or orange kind of. It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful looking beer.
It smells delicious. I'm gonna dive in.
Ooh, man.
That is tasty.
That is pretty tasty.
Super tasty.
You take it easy, Isis. You don't worry about them.
It's just Jess and Tom coming in the door.
Don't worry.
We got Miss Isis with us again today.
Yep.
She's been
The brew dog. Come on in here.
Come on up, Isis. Come here. Come on, girl. Get on up here.
Come on.
Come on.
Pup.
Oh, here. Gotta put my
She's
mic.
trying, guys. There we go.
Hey.
She's been absent lately. Normally we've been on the fly and moving on from here to there and not quite able to take her all the places we're moving, so she's had to stay home.
Ooh, leave back to my elbow.
Gotta lick to your elbow every time.
She still loves my elbow, everyone. She still loves it.
Leave it alone.
Stop it. This beer is very, very tasty.
It's interesting.
It's strong. These don't tell you what the ABV is.
No, don't tell you what the ABV doesn't tell you at all. Which is
I feel like
fine.
it's super similar to the Nubian. I don't know if that's just because we had it back to back, but
It is very similar to the Nubian, but it's got a little bit more of a crispness to it. It's got a different hop set built into it that the Nubian doesn't have. The Nubian has definitely got more of like a sweeter, rounder flavor on it, and this is more crisper at the end.
true.
More crisper, I did say that.
More crisper.
Turboner and
English
catalytic,
teachers freak
says
out
Dan
everywhere.
about that show. I don't know if that was it. That doesn't sound right.
Hey, Tia.
It was supposed to be Ninth Circle Symphony. Ninth Circle Symphony dropped, though.
And then it was Catalytic. I remember that show.
It was not catalytic.
You sure?
No, that doesn't sound
Catalytic
right.
jumped on the I Set to Kill show.
Yeah.
Hello, Tia. She says, "Hey, dudes."
Oh, Tia. Hey.
Hello there. What is that show? I can't remember. I can see the poster. It's blue.
It's been
Yeah,
so
that was
long
the
now.
Pizza Face show.
It was not Pizza Face. Pizza Face was the one that was at the house.
Yeah, that's where Turboner and Boner Jovi was too, is at the house.
The Pizza Face show was
that
not
wasn't
with
at the house.
The Pizza Face show was, it was not Turboner.
Because the Pizza Face had the new shirts they came out with that blue shirt, and they matched the poster.
It's not right. I don't know why I feel the need to fact check you right in the middle of the show,
Something sounds fishy.
but we got it.
We don't have a.
The R&D department's on it.
We're
That's
working
right.
on
I always forget that name. I always forget R&D. I don't know why.
it.
Probably because
Research.
we don't have a fucking department to do it for us.
Abso-fucking-lutely right. God damn. You're
We
telling
are
me.
the R&D
Fuck.
department, sir.
There it is. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yesterday's chips, Boner Jovi, and Turboner.
Okay. And who was the Pizza
Night-
Face one? Oh, I know what you're
Yep,
saying.
that
I was.
one. That's it.
Yep, I have that fucking shirt.
It's not a
No,
shirt,
I have that
it's-
poster.
There's a poster, and then
middle of
there's
Market
a
Square.
Metal at Market Square shirt.
yeah.
I have the shirt, and then I picked that poster because it's the coolest one. What was the Pizza Face one? Because that one was blue as well.
Yeah, and I absolutely know what you're talking about. It just closed out on me. The Pizza Face one, because I had that. One of my friends posted a picture that she'd drawn of an evil piece of pizza, and I was like, "Can we use this for this show?" And she let us use the image. When was that? It was the middle of the summer.
Where they did the...
Pizza Face, Cardiac Arrest, Sluts, and Yesterday's Chips.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Yep, there it is.
Yep. That looks familiar.
Yeah, I'm thinking blue because the shirts were blue that they brought that time.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, they had that, like...
That's been so long now that...
I remember. And the pizza bong. Ugh.
Excellent.
Yes.
Nothing makes you feel more alive than a pizza bong.
We're not always drunk, Tia. We just have bad memories.
Excuse the fuck out of us. Just kidding.
Well,
Well.
That's a nice shirt you got there, Zach.
thanks, you like it?
What does it say?
I think it says, Brews with Dudes.
Why don't you pull it out? Let the
Took
camera
a
see it
very
little
Check it
special guest to wear one of those.
bit. You
Boom!
got it.
See it? Free advertisement.
Goodness
Boom!
gracious.
Right
Oh,
there.
man.
Can you still purchase those?
I think so. I believe they're $15.
He'd be right.
$15 hairs.
I like
You're
the way
right.
your voice rose for that extra question.
Do ya? Is that what we're going for? Is that what you want to do?
All you gotta do is message the page and we'll get you one of those t-shirts. We can get them to you before Christmas, too.
And they're super sweet. I love.
You can get one of
I
these
love 'em.
sweet bottles while you're at it.
Get up in
They're
there.
nice.
What other
Nice
bottles you
decor.
I love the small bottles because it lights them up more.
Is that one of the fucking bottles that I left you?
Yeah.
From.
got? I don't know. This
And then
this dragon's
one as
milk
well,
one lights up pretty good too.
The Morocco
Sure
milk
is.
stout. You turn this one into a light as well.
Yeah. I guess it really depends on how well the light strand is, put in there and spread out within the bottle to where how well it lights up.
That's true. I always thought
So
they were
if
pretty
it doesn't
cool.
light up quite to your liking, you could probably just finesse it a little bit and get what you desire.
Finesse.
All you gotta do
finesse.
is move things around a little bit to get what you want. Oh, goodness.
Lordy.
Thanks again to everyone that is tuning in to Brews with Dudes, episode 55. Holy shit, we're just
Or is it
moving.
56?
It's 55.
Okay.
This is 55.
It's 55. We're going to do a bottle share. Not a bottle share, a bottle exchange. Like
Bottle
a white
exchange.
a
Yeah.
white elephant bottle exchange for Christmas.
Oh.
So keep your eyes out for that. It'll probably be a Sunday afternoon sometime here before Christmas time.
And do know that we're bringing the good stuff.
It's gonna be the good stuff. So
Oh,
come,
yeah.
come ready,
100%.
ready to rock. We're
Probably
also
some more Wisconsin
this,
Red.
come again.
Wisconsin Red. think I'm going to be getting my hands on some Wisconsin Red.
I don't even know what that
Ooh,
is.
from the New Glarious.
From the New Glarus, yep.
Bring it.
That's pretty tasty stuff.
Bring it on.
I just had that a little over a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
One of my best friends whose family is from Wisconsin, he was down in Indy for some family stuff, and I went down to visit, and they brought some of that, and I got to partake in it.
Plan on having some of my family from Wisconsin just mailing it to me.
That's not a bad deal.
Or we could just make a trip up there.
That wouldn't
It's
be
not
bad
that far
either.
away. It's really not.
Because it's 4 hours to Green Bay, and we don't even have to go that far. Like, Wisconsin, literally 2.5 hours away.
Let's try that soon.
I
want to get up to Bare Hands, and I want to
make a Brews cruise.
Brews Cruise.
A Brews Cruise? Oh, damn.
Dude. I gotta write that down. That's so good.
Just made it a thing.
Before we forget.
Do it. We're going to do it. He's writing it down. Brews Cruise.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Well, are we about ready to move on to the next beer, boys?
It appears so.
I think we are about just ready. Let me finish this one up.
Supposing so.
They've been just good.
They're getting stronger. But I think this one's pretty easy.
This one's a from Revolution Brewery called Coffee Eugene Porter with Coffee. It's brewed in Chicago. Somewhere we'll pass on our way to Wisconsin.
I went to the brew pub
and
for a Revolution, and it was fucking awesome.
Did you?
Yeah, that's where I got that.
Oh, okay.
This one's got an old man holding up a coffee bag and a fist. So if you
That
fist
looks
full
like
of
Eugene.
coffee.
so that's what we're diving into next
Yeah.
for our final beer. You know what we haven't had in a while? A champion.
We haven't had a champion in a while because we're drinking big boys.
Big boys.
Big boys.
Big boys. So maybe we'll have a special episode of the bottle exchange with
like
all
that idea.
those people, and that will be
down.
like
The
our,
Bottle Exchange Champion Edition.
just all champions.
Oh.
We realize that we haven't had a champion beer in 20 episodes, so we're fitting all 20 champions in one episode.
I don't know.
No. No.
Oh no! Episode 20 was a champion episode where we did the 20th episode, the Barrel Massacre, which
That
was
is
just
true.
Oh, the Barrel Massacre.
And then technically, you could probably consider that Dark Lord episode.
oh man,
I heard that was a hell of an episode.
You showed up at the
The very end.
tail
Like,
end of
the
it.
middle.
It was-
the tail end of it.
oh it was something. So we've
I
had
came in and these guys were like trash.
So we've had two
essentially.
champion edition Brews with Dudes episodes. So we really
We're
need
in
to
for a
step it up.
third. It's about time for a third. So we've also in final news. I don't think we have many more things to discuss right now. We have the Brew for Dude tapping at Taze River this Sunday. So we had some of the beer that I made at Taze River. It was one of my recipes that we brewed on their professional system. We brought it to the Halloween party a couple weeks back. We still had a couple kegs. We're going to be releasing the rest of that beer this Sunday. So it'll be one day after you're listening to this. We open at, I believe it's noon.
I want to say
11 or noon, and I'll be working in the tap room. So come buy my beer and tell me what you think about it. Because we're still working on that. The brewery's coming. Just wait.
I enjoyed it when I had it just over at the Halloween show.
Yeah, the only time we've had it is at the Halloween show. It's had a little more time to carbonate now, a little more time to settle. And we think it's going to be really awesome. We'll have one regular tap going and one nitro tap going.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Well, Nate,
And I'm working all day. So come into the tap room, hang out with me, drink my beer. We've got games in there, so maybe we'll just do a fucking game day in the tap room. So
Dope.
I'll probably show up too. Maybe I can bring some of the streaming stuff and we can have a good old time.
that would be great. I'm thinking, yeah, because I get off at 5. So it'd be nice if right afterwards we did an episode with the Taze beers.
I could totally.
That'd be cool.
I could totally have
That'd be
everything
really cool.
set up, ready to go. So you just walk from behind the counter and we go.
We'll see. So spread the word. We'll be making an event page either tonight or tomorrow morning. You really want as many people as possible to try the beer so they can say, damn, Nick makes really good beer. It's like, yes.
Nick
so let's
makes
do
good
it
beer.
together. We got a couple investment opportunities coming up for the Doom Room / Brews with Dudes / Maxons and Me Brewery. It's coming. It's going to be great. But until then, we're going to drink the Coffee Eugene Porter from Revolution Brewing in Chicago. To everyone at home and to you two here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddies.
Oh, that tastes like a morning cup of coffee.
It's not as happy as I anticipated it being.
No. Like I said, like this is going to be a nice. At least, definitely the last one was the Villain.
Mm-hmm.
That was a high point
Yeah.
for hoppiness and bitterness. This is we're smoothing it out.
Smoothing it out. It's good.
That is
Good
fucking
setup we settled on here with the
dark chocolate.
really easy to the up and then bringing something down to like really wrap our palate up on it.
Climaxed with the Villain, and then brought it back down with the coffee.
I think it's the first time we actually made the attempt to actually like have our beers go in a good succession.
We used to.
It's
But
been
the
a
past 20
while.
episodes have been kind of
Maybe
blurry.
30.
Yeah. Just be like, what are we drinking? This.
This. We
Guys,
actually
those are killers. Just stop. Spread
No.
them out. Only drink killers.
don't tell me what to do.
Gonna make me angry if you do that.
Nate says he still wants to get some of your brew, so
You need an excuse to come anyway. So come this Sunday.
make plans for this Sunday to be there.
I'll make sure I save you some. I'm excited. I haven't been working in the tap room very much lately. I've been focusing on shows and brewing. But I'm ready to get back in the tap room and start pushing this kind of stuff.
For sure.
Push it. Push
Because
it real
I
good.
like talking to people about beer. And I get to talk to these guys about beer all the fucking time. So
Yeah.
I'm ready to talk to some fucking strangers about beer.
Yeah, we already know what we're talking about when
Yeah,
we're talking about
we
beer.
know what we're talking about.
I don't know what the fuck.
We know what we're going to talk to each other about, so it's kind of like just giving each other that look, and we know.
After doing so many episodes together, we look at each other and you can be like, "You like this one?" It's like, "Fuck yeah, I do."
Or I don't. He's like,
We have certain mannerisms and stuff we already do, like the. That means
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, we do those things. All right, so it's that time of the night. We got 4 different beers. We're going to decide which ones were the favorites. We don't have to decide which ones are not. I don't think anyone are on the bottom end.
There's no way you can be
No.
like, this one is number 4, but not because it's the worst beer. It's because you started at 1 and then you went.
You
1,
had to.
Then you just kept going up to the tippity top.
tippy top. It's basically just the one beer you're like marginally better than the other.
Exactly. Because I liked all of them a lot.
This
Yeah,
one's
for sure.
definitely the cream.
The cream of the crop.
Tippity top.
Okay, so Macho Man seems to know what his opinions are. Would you like to go first?
I love me a good porter, so I gotta go with the
That's the one.
coffee porter. I spoke earlier about the Nubian Overlord and how much I enjoyed it, and I still really, really enjoyed it. But this, gotta really give it up to the Psychedelic Lions
Yep.
and how good that was. That's just such a good crushable beer. Like for being an IPA, it's definitely one of those. Doesn't matter what time of year it is, you can just
Drink on it.
you go get a 4-pack, which 18th Street does, and you can just sit there and just crush that whole 4-pack. Like, just sitting around at home on a cold day, doesn't matter. Or in the summer where you're sitting up by the lake or the river and you're just
Totally.
having a good old day. But this porter
It does the trick.
really rings something close to my heart.
I'm probably going to give it number 1 as well, with Psychedelic Lions being number 2. Is that
Yeah, the psychedelic is pretty good, but I have to have the Nubian as my number 1.
really?
Yeah, that blood orange tint that I spoke of earlier. It was very sweet, very subtle, balanced everything out. The only thing that came close, in my opinion, was that psychedelic, which is, like I said, right behind it. Coffee was good. The villain was good, but for some reason, those two stuck out to me.
Well, Isis, which one was your favorite? Was it Nick's elbow? Yeah. Okay.
Jerry says
She
Nick's elbow.
immediately says Nick's elbow.
Nick's elbow. Yep. So you heard it here first.
Yeah. The porter is great. Nick's elbow's pretty awesome. And the Nubian Overlord is pretty alright.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning in wherever you're paying attention. I appreciate it, especially those watching Facebook Live and interacting with us. We love you guys. Thank you to the Journey into Comics Network for hosting us. We appreciate you guys infinitely. Thank you to my guests, the very special Zach Davidson.
Super special.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Austin Hill.
Yo.
The new and improved Austin Hill over here. Real quick, we're going to have to shout out one more time the t-shirts. Buy a t-shirt. Buy a bottle. And we will see you next time on Brews with Dudes.